Hi Cancer, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is the week commencing the 24th of March. I hope you've had a great week. We've just had a spring equinox, which, oh my gosh, it's such a beautiful time, isn't it? You know, you've got the regrowth, you've got the flowers coming through and the sun is shining sometimes in the UK. It's a beautiful time of year. It's about new beginnings, isn't it? So let's see, what does your reading have to say for you this week? Oh, let's see. So we're going to get 2 cards to start with to set the tone, if you like, and dip our toes in your energy. Let's have a look, Cancer. What's going on for Cancer next week, please, and thank you. And one more. Let's see. Okay, thank you. Interesting. Okay, we've got awaiting results. For some of you, maybe you are investing in something, your time, your energy, your money even, and you're waiting for an outcome to do with that. It can be you're literally waiting for results, maybe of some sort of test. But then you've also got observe. Now, observe is very much, sorry, I just did have to double check this. It is the Hanged Man traditionally in the tarot, which is saying that maybe these awaiting results will be turned around for you, put on its head, because the Hanged Man is about turning something around and putting a different perspective on it. Let's have a look. So, what we're going to do, we're going to do the unfolding path as your main, and then clarify with Radiant Ryder Waite. So, dear spirit guides and angels, please join me in this reading for Cancer and make it helpful, hopeful, and healing. Okay, what are we focusing on next week? Page 1s. Love that. Your opportunity is the Moon. The 7 of Pentacles is your challenge. Now, that is your waiting results card. What you don't see coming is strength. That's a major arcana. And the Page of Cups is your advice and outcome. 2 pages. Maybe to do with children here too. Anyway, let's have a look. Page of Wands is your focus. Whatever these results you are waiting on, whatever you're looking at from a different perspective, I think it's going to give you this focus of being able to take something that you're passionate about, an idea, a perspective, something, and start it again, but do something again, but with a different newness about it. Ones are our passions, desires, determination, often relates to our jobs too. It's like by looking at something from a different perspective, you are able to start again, but it's something you've done already. But that Page of Wands, pages bring in a young energy, but also quite an immature energy, in as much as there's that sense of almost, what's the word? Oh, naivety. Anyway, the Moon is your opportunity. Now, the Moon attributed to Pisces, Cancer, you always get Pisces in your reading. The Moon often gives us a sense of confusion when this card comes up. It's saying that things are a little bit hazy, that things haven't really felt pinpoint to you. But as an opportunity, there's something that perhaps will come to the surface that will make something clearer for you. The 7 of Pentacles is your challenge, which is about waiting results. The 7 of Pentacles is something that you think, do I continue investing in this? It could be your money, it could be your time, it could be your energy. Or do I need to go and plant seeds elsewhere to start again, something? And with that page of wands there, again, it's something you've done before. And I think it's because it's something that you were very good at in the past. And you're going back to doing it, but in a different way. And it's maybe, you know, as a challenge, you've just ummed and ahed and thought, I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. I need to, maybe you're testing something. Maybe next week you are thinking about, you know, when you think, well, I'll just start the next first steps of that and see what response I get. The strength card is what you don't see coming. This is about, well, inner strength, outer strength, you know, being able to deal with a situation, being bold, being brave, being courageous, also attributed to Leo. And then you've got the Page of Cups as your advice and outcome. Now, there's a story behind this deck, and this is purely because of this card that I bought the deck. Obviously, Claire at Claire Sentient Tarot uses this unfolding path. And when she showed me it, this card leapt out, and I call it my daddy deck, because this looks like my dad, or reminds me of my dad. Now, he had so much love, but he had a very young energy about him, and he did dare to dream. Nothing, you know, he would always put a positive perspective on things. So this is your dare to dream card as your advice and outcome. Let yourself go there. It's a card of love too, something matter of your heart that you love. So, really love this reading, Cancer. What are you doing? Some of you might be going back to, you know, a trade that you once did. Maybe the kids are grown up now and you can go back to doing that. Oh my gosh. But you're just dipping your toe in it and waiting on results, maybe, or something you've got to wait to see if there's what the financial circumstances might be. Page of Wands, why are you here? Please and thank you for Cancer. That's clarified by the Four of Swords, the Hermit, and the Nine of Swords. Well, whatever this is has kept you up at night, sleepless nights. Nine of Swords is that. But I don't feel it's a bad thing. I think it's just because you've had some great ideas and you don't know what to do with them. And it's like a very contemplative should I, shan't I idea. The Four of Swords is about rest, relaxation and repair. Quite opposite to the Nine of Swords. So one minute I think you feel really like in control of this idea, this energy, and feel like you can deal with it in a positive manner. And then the next minute it's like, oh, there's some sort of self-doubt creeping in. Now the Hermit is here too. The Hermit is attributed to Virgo, and it's a very introspective card. It's saying go within, have a good think, remove yourself from other people, have time to yourself. Now what I always do with the Hermit is I take note of the card that it's next to, because he's shining his lantern, and he's shining his lantern to you on the Four of Swords. It's almost like saying, stop self-doubting yourself over that Nine of Swords, you know, face those opportunities that you know you've got, but for some reason you're not, again, there's a little bit of self-doubt creeping in. Highlight, you know, trust your instincts too, because this is a card of meditation. Maybe some of you are getting downloads, but yeah. Also, I'm really drawn to the fact that you've got a golden sword here, and by rest, getting a good night's sleep makes everything brighter and more bearable, or more realistic. The moon, yeah, there's a relief coming in for you that will stop this haziness, you know, this self-doubt. Something's coming to the surface next week. That there is an opportunity for you to get it off your chest, maybe. Again, you know, I really feel like you're going to dip your toe in something. Just have a little tester. Well, why do we have the moon here, please, and thank you for Cancer? Interesting, you've got the moon was attributed to Pisces as an opportunity. Your advice and outcome is the Page of Cups, which is attributed to Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, actually. Look at that, Ace of Wands. New passion, new beginning. Hanged Man. Page of Swords in reverse again. That's the second time the Page of Swords has come out in reverse. Oh, you, I think, have had, as I keep saying, some self-doubt about something. Now, the Page of Swords in reverse is exactly that. It's like you're watching and comparing yourself to other people, and so did Gemini, which is bizarre. They got the Page of Swords in reverse, but there's an opportunity for you to put that right, yeah? Be inquisitive, join them. If you can't beat them, join them, you know, energy. Be inquisitive. Look at what, you know, if you are comparing yourself to something and you can see that they're successful, go and join their group and be part of their tribe, because you will learn from that too. Don't feel like there's this competitive energy and that there's this, you know, oh, I can't do that because they perhaps do the same as me. How can I describe it? When I first started this channel, for me, I was grateful that there were so many other tarot readers, because I thought, I don't want to shine yet. I don't know what I'm doing. You know, I'm just dipping my toe. And that's how I feel for you. There's an opportunity for you to be inquisitive and go for it. Because you've got the Ace of Wands here too, which is about just being really enthusiastic about a new idea. The Hanged Man, attributed to Pisces. There's a really strong Pisces energy here. Are you getting, like, with that Four of Swords, are you getting some sort of downloads from a Pisces or somebody in spirit that perhaps is just saying, go for it, do it, do it? Because the Hanged Man is about things turning in for the better, turning around, putting a brighter perspective on things. The Seven of Pentacles as your challenge. I feel like that's you still umming, you know, been umming and ahhing over it. And, you know, I think it's because you're looking for a sign, you're looking for complete 100%, what's the word? Somebody to set, you know, give you that, what's the word? Oh, permission almost to do it. Seven of Pentacles, why are you here as a challenge? Let's have a look. Oh, that makes sense. So Five of Pentacles, yeah. This is the card of feeling like you're going 2 steps forward and 4 steps back. This is the card of, there's something that you are afraid of that will be making you look like you've been not left out in the cold, but separate from somebody. You're worried about some sort of loyalty, maybe even. I don't know, but I really feel that with that Seven of Pentacles, it's like, you know, something that you've invested in, you're now doubting that time and energy. Maybe it's financial, actually. Some sort of financial doubts going on. You've got the Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords as a challenge is somebody who is quite pushy. They don't really look at the finer details of something. Are you feeling pressured into doing? I think it's only you. You're pressurizing yourself. I think you're wanting results quicker in order to give you the go. It's like, no, I need to get to, I don't know, 1,000 subscribers before I even can think about doing something else. I don't know. You're setting yourself unrealistic targets, or you're waiting for some sort of sign to say, okay, now you can go ahead and do it. You got the King of Swords as a challenge. It's like not being able to, you're not looking, maybe you're actually, oh, he's very data driven, the King of Swords. He'll look at the actual data of things rather than make assumptions. I don't know. I think you're over analyzing something. Now, the Strength card is here that you don't see coming. I think you just got, I don't know, I was just going to say go for it. You know, the Strength card is here. You can do it. You've got the strength, the power, the courage. You just got to get over this bit. The over-analysing. And maybe that's why you've got the Nine of Swords next week, you know. Sleepless nights, thinking, oh my gosh. But let's have a look. Why is the Strength card here? Please and thank you for Cancer. Clarified by the Magician. It's like you do have all the tools in your toolbox to do this. You know that. You know that, Cancer. You know you're capable. You know it's what you want. 10 of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's incredibly giving, loving, nurturing, generous, resourceful. She makes the most of everything. In fact, I'm sure you always get the Queen of Pentacles as well, Cancer. It's like you know that you have all those qualities. You can deal with this in a very practical sense too. You're very good at that. You've got the 10 of Wands saying that you've put a lot of hard work into this too. And it's paying off because 10 is the end of it, something, and they're waiting for you to embrace it now and begin that one, which is your Magician card. Look, there's number 1. Start getting on with it, Cancer. Dare to dream, Page of Cups. Why not? You know, allow yourself to do it. Why do we have the Page of Cups here? Please and thank you for Cancer. Oh, 2 came out. Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles. Ooh. Definitely don't want all of those. Oh my gosh. No, you were there. Don't think I've ever had so many come out. I only want one more though, please. Just one. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I love this for you. One more, please and thank you. Although I must admit, with the cards you've got, I don't honestly, do you know what? I don't feel like you need one more. Let's stick with that. Page of Cups, Dare to Dream, Ace of Cups. Yes. New beginnings, new love, new idea, something that's going to really fulfill your heart. And you know, it's such something that you have longed to do, I think, too. And then you've got the King of Pentacles. Now, when I said at the beginning of this reading, I feel like you've done something before. The King of Pentacles, obviously he's a king, he's top of his game. Pentacles, money, finances, career, business. Also, he's built his kingdom. He has the knowledge and he has the experience. And this is why I think you've done this before, Cancer. If not in this life, in a past life. But it's something you're naturally drawn to. It's also about, he is one of the few cards that has the grapes on the card. Now, grapes in the tarot indicate a specific skill set. There's something specific that you are wanting to pursue, have this dream about. You have a uniqueness about you, Cancer, that you need to bring to the table. Oh, love that. So, isn't that funny? So you've got observe and awaiting results in your general energy. And it's both of those cards come up in your main reading too, as an opportunity to observe, to turn things on its head, look at a different perspective. Yeah, awaiting results. When I said there's some sort of blockage, it's like you're waiting for somebody to give you the nod. But you need to look at that from a different perspective. Let's have a look. These are the daily crystals. Let's see, one more message for Cancer, please and thank you. It's like you're waiting for permission. I don't know what it is, Cancer. You'll have to let me know. Oh, it's blue lace agate. And it says, find your calm. You probably can't see that because it's a white card and white writing, which isn't very good for videos. But yeah, find your calm. How lovely. So I hope you enjoyed that, Cancer. Please let me know how that resonates. I'm intrigued. Have a great day and have a great week. I'll see you next week.